Yes, another day, another opportunity. And today, I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on because today, Thursday, it's Daddy's Day. So the little one is currently asleep, and I'm going through a few things at the moment, which I just need to catch up on. But next to that, I've also started part in terms of research. So one advice I got from a YouTube challenge I've been following, and which I want to share with you as well, is how can you do the best research and where are people actually looking for? So what are they searching for? This is of course both on Google and YouTube, but as you know, or if not, then I will share that now. Google and YouTube is of course one. So where Google is like number one search engine and YouTube is second, but funny enough, they belong together. So I don't know why they've split it in that regard. But anyway, the tool that I'm currently using and that was advised, and I actually started using it right now. When I logged into the account, I saw I have been for a year ago, and before that 2 years ago or something. So I have been using it, but probably not enough, because it kind of lost out of sight. And that happens with tools because there are a lot of tools going on. So you keep moving, you keep switching, and you keep figuring out what the best is. Anyway, to head back on what I wanted to say in terms of the tools. So the tool I'm using for this is answerthepublic.com. And basically what it does, it looks at all the searches that are being done on Google, on Bing, and on YouTube. So you can just select wherever you are, what words you're looking for, and then it will just generate a report. So based on that, you can create, of course, new videos, you can create new blogs or anything like that. For me, I'm currently using it at a bit of market research to figure out what indeed are people looking for. Also, of course, for these videos, that I try to keep it in those subjects. Of course, there will be subjects that are not in those searches. But of course, one of the tips was create videos as well that people are actually searching for. So of course, that's part of what I will be doing. And next to that, of course, with the next steps I'm taking, with the way I'm going, I think it's very needed that you, with your ideal customer profile, that you figure out where are they actually looking for. Of course, this is general, so this is basically taking everybody that does a search on Google or YouTube, but it gives me a better idea on what actually is going on and where people are actually searching for. So I can also make sure that I can deliver a product or a service or anything like that. Well, anyway, of course, this is no affiliate or sponsored or anything like that. It's just me sharing what I'm currently using, and as I said, have been using in the past as well, but I just wanted to make sure you're doing the same. And as shared earlier, I think part of getting somewhere and making sure you're gonna make the right steps is making sure you're deep diving into it, you're doing good research, you make sure that you know enough in order to move on. Like doing a good product market fit is very important if you launch something. So in that case, I would prefer spending more time on research than actually building it, than building something that nobody wants to have. And I think that's something you need to keep in mind as well. If you build something that no one wants to have, so let's say I've seen this so many times, and maybe this is the lesson for today as well, is that people tend to create courses. Coaches try to create a course, a service, or anything like that. But that is because of their own experience. And as I shared earlier, of course, it's good to share things from your own experience because that is the best way to do it. But if you're creating something that is not actually a problem and nobody is actually looking for, then there's no purpose. So if it's also a very small target market, ask yourself, is this the right positioning? Of course, there's the part of niching down. But what I've seen too many times is that we create things and things have been created, and then after all, it's like, it doesn't sell. Well, is there actually somebody that wants to have it? This is also the reason why you have the whole thing about start before you're ready, which is very nice. And that gives you the ability to validate, is there a question in the market for this? So that's, I would say, very important for you as well. Figure out what people need and then build it, and not build it and then figure out what they need. Because you will be spending a lot of time, or basically wasting a lot of time, building something that nobody wants to have. So this is actually being called product market fit. It's probably one of the hardest things in business to figure out what that actually is, because you need to find that product or service that fits the market, because that will make sure for you that it's the easiest to grow. Well, like I said, I'm actually into that now. Probably will write up some things in terms of like finding that product market fit, what steps I'm taking, what research I'm doing, so I can share that with you as well. But I'm very curious how you're doing your research, if you're starting something new or what you have started already. That's also what I'm curious about. Just tell me, let me know in the comments. If this is something you like, that we can share each other, just hit the subscribe as well. Don't forget that, of course, because a lot of more things will come up like this. And although this is very quick in between, but I wanted to share with you as well that it is a very important step to do your research always. So I'm gonna go rewind. I'm heading back to it because, of course, like I said, I have a very short time period, a short time window. I'm going to continue with a few to-dos and then with research, and then probably little one is awake. So the rest of the day, daddy's day, until he's asleep, and then we can continue moving forward. So that was it for now. I hope to speak to you tomorrow again. Enjoy your day and make it the best of it. See ya!